Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe my channel. The recent news of Ryan Seacrest and Aubrey Page's split after 3 years together landed in the celebrity gossip sphere with a surprising little thud. Let's be real, a 3-year run in Hollywood time is practically a diamond anniversary. We all got used to seeing the perpetually busy, hardest working man in show business with a stunning model by his side. They were a fixture, low-key, but there for the big moments like his emotional final day on Live with Kelly and Ryan. They seemed happy, supportive, and, dare we say it, on a path to a more permanent commitment, especially given all the jokes from Kelly Ripa about wedding bells. But here's the thing about life, and especially Hollywood life. It rarely follows the script we write for it. The breakup, which happened in April 2024, was officially mutual and amicable. The standard lines are all there. They'll stay in each other's lives as good friends and support one another's endeavors. And honestly, given Ryan's history and the supportive post Aubrey made even after the split was public, we can actually believe it. This doesn't look like a dramatic, scorched earth celebrity divorce. It looks like two busy, committed people realizing their respective chapters simply weren't aligning for the long term. So where does that leave our favorite American Idol and now Wheel of Fortune host? Back on the market, navigating the dating world as a 50-year-old single man with arguably the busiest schedule in the world. And in his own words, he's feeling it. In the months following the breakup, Ryan has given us a few rare, relatable glimpses into a single life. While appearing on Good Morning America near the end of 2024, when the topic of New Year's Eve proposals came up, he confessed, "There's still time for me," adding with a laugh, "I'm taking my time." It's a classic Seacrest move, a little self-deprecating humor wrapped around a genuine admission of hope. Then there was the ultimate single guy confession. During a Mother's Day tribute on American Idol this year, after a contestant sang a touching love song to his wife, Ryan joked to the cameras, "I've never been more depressed to be single than right now in this moment." If that doesn't scream relatable, I don't know what does. We all have those moments, don't we? The sudden, jarring realization that we're on a different path than everyone else, amplified by a touching, romantic scene. It's a refreshing burst of vulnerability from a guy who's usually polished, professional, and on script. It reminds us that underneath the suits and the endless hosting gigs, he's just a person looking for connection, too. Let's not forget his previous long-term relationships, which give us a clearer picture of Ryan's romantic life. Before Aubrey, there was his famous 3-year relationship with professional dancer Julianne Hough, 2010 to 2013, and his on-again, off-again marathon with model Shayna Taylor, which lasted 8 years before officially ending in 2020. With each of these relationships, there were whispers about Ryan's relentless career being the main obstacle to the long-term commitment everyone, including his ex-co-host Kelly Ripa, seemed to be rooting for. For years, it was his work ethic, the literal drive to be on every show, on every coast, all the time, which seemed to be the third person in the relationship. A source even hinted at this was the case with Aubrey, noting that he's happiest when he's working, and his schedule just left little time for Aubrey. Now, with the split behind him and as he settles into the massive new undertaking of Wheel of Fortune, alongside his continuing roles on American Idol and his radio show, the question remains, can Ryan really slow down enough to let love fully in? His latest comments, "I'm taking my time," and the "depressed to be single" joke suggest a shift. Not a full stop on his career, but perhaps an emotional acknowledgement that he's ready to prioritize something more than just the next job. He's been open about wanting kids one day, and now he's reached the milestone where those decisions feel more urgent. He's single, he's reflecting, and he's dropping very human, very funny, and very real breadcrumbs about his current state. For all of us who have juggled a demanding career with a demanding personal life, his journey is a powerful reminder that even the biggest stars are just trying to figure out the balance. We're all rooting for him to spin his wheel of love again, and this time land on the happily ever after he seems genuinely ready for. The clock is ticking, but sometimes the best relationships bloom when you finally decide to take your time and choose presence over perfection.